But Scott Walker refused to say if he believes Obama loves America. Is this the new standard?
Scott Walker's he's being very safe. He's on top of the world for the moment in the Republican primary process, and he doesn't want to make a mistake. And we've seen that on several things. He's very risk averse.
But can you be too safe?
You can.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I welcome in the one and the only CNBC senior contributor and radio host of the Larry Kudlow Show on Cumulus Radio, Larry Kudlow.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Section.
Thank you.
Good to talk to you. Boy, did you cause a lot of trouble the other night, huh? I mean, I want to point out, you were one of the hosts of this function at the 21 Club. In walks Rudy Giuliani, apparently, starts speaking, and this is, I believe this was off the record, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, well, right. We were hosting this, the Committee to Unleash American Prosperity. I was the moderator. We had about 50 very distinguished people, and Scott Walker had started talking, and Rudy, you're right, Rudy came in and he sat down and it was fine, but I recognized him. Rudy is an old friend of mine, and said we welcome it, and would you say a few words? And he did. He said quite a few words.
Yeah, all right. So your response to the reaction, and more importantly, the craziness of holding Scott Walker responsible and basically every Republican, especially any prospective candidate responsible, has to denounce Rudy or incur the wrath of the media.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a great point. With respect to Scott Walker, who withheld any opinion about whether the president is, pro-American or patriotic or whatever, and then somebody from the Washington Post asked him if he was a Christian. I don't even... does Scott Walker think that Obama's a Christian? I don't even know where that came from. I frankly felt that Walker handled it very well. This was not his story. He did not make these allegations, and there's no reason for him to comment on that. He has not directly sat down with President Obama, as Scott said. And if Governor Walker has not sat down with President Obama, then why should he have to comment on it? That was not the point. He was at our dinner in New York City to talk about his views on the economy and how to grow the economy at 4% instead of 2%, and what kinds of things would he do. And I might add, he did a great job. I wrote the piece on this, what Scott Walker actually said. My God, I had about 2,500 shares. I've never had a number like that. And he adopted a Ronald Reagan lower flat tax rate policy. He adopted a strong limitation of government policy, a strong curb unions policy, and a strong deregulation policy. That's what he was there to talk about. And he was questioned intensely by some very, very well-known editorial types. I'm not going to name their names, but I just want to tell you that some of these editorial types...
And I was there. I was there at the previous one with Governor Perry.
Right.
And I'm familiar with what it was like. Let me just ask you one question. If you had it... that's what I understand. If you
the group was even more distinguished this time. And I just want to say to you...
That's because, Larry, that's because I wasn't there. That's why they were more distinguished.
No, we missed you, and I would have loved to have had you whack away, because...
No, I'm only kidding. I'm only making a joke.
No, but people were asking him...
Joke.
They're asking Scott Walker very tough questions. That was the whole point of the exercise. So, long story short, I'm observing the Washington Post and the New York Times and their people attacking Scott Walker. So that tells you something. These are liberal media guys.
Absolutely.
And they're
absolutely.
They have,
before that, they
have an agenda. Their agenda is to defend Obama.
Right.
And
before that, they were attacking him. Before that, they were attacking him for leaving college early. They'll attack him for anything.
That's correct.
And you're right. It is very telling.
And
one question: if you had it all to,
there's a poll out today.
I know. Scott,
Walker's got 25%. He's now leading the GOP horse race.
If you had it all to do over again, would you still have given Rudy the floor the way you did? I mean, seriously, knowing what you know now.
Yes, I would have, because out of my very long friendship with Rudy and my respect for Rudy. Look, Rudy Giuliani. Let me make a point here, okay? Rudy Giuliani.
Sure.
In his bones, remains part of the 9/11 bombing here in New York City. And Rudy was a hero, okay? Rudy didn't cover this from City Hall. He was down there at Ground Zero. So, my point is this. President Obama likes to have it both ways, okay? Sometimes the president says, I'm for America and America is exceptional. Other times, many other times, the president has criticized and bombarded America with its so-called mistakes. You can't have it both ways, okay? You can't have it both ways. So Rudy, as I say, in his bones, in his blood, will not accept a partial endorsement of America. He won't. So I get that, okay? That was not part of our dinner, but if I had it to do over again, the answer is yes, I would have recognized him, and I always call him America's mayor. I'm the guy who coined that phrase on TV years ago, and I said America's mayor.
Larry, good for you. We're out of time. Larry, I'm glad you answered the way you did. I knew you would, and I'm sorry we didn't have time to discuss the language problem that you discussed on CNBC earlier. I wanted to bring that up about the Fed. We'll have you back for that another time. Love talking to you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Take care. Larry Kudlow, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Ira Strauss will be up next, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about his piece, The Actual Root Causes of Islamic Terrorism.